The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now. We bring you guys the illest guests from around the city and globe, and today we got the homie Law Cannon in the building.
Yo.
Woo! Damn. Jones clap was. I never realized how much we needed Jones clap until now.
Look, I had to add a Jones clap in.
First of all, Jones be.
He do. Loud. Them old hard ass hands he got, man. How you feeling, Law?
I'm all good. I'm all glad I ain't got to cook today.
Damn, never thought I'd hear you say that.
You know, I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
It's like it really came down to a point where it's like you need a break from cooking. Huh?
Oh yeah, because you got to think about it. I don't want to smell like fried chicken and steaks and
all day.
It's like you just carry
Why
a
chicken
smell.
Good though?
I was finna say, I'm pretty sure on a link up with the chicks, they be like, "Ooh,
damn,
you smell good."
Yeah, with my girl at home. We get tired of smell, man. Like yesterday, I had this big order, man. My crib still smell like fried chicken right now. So
wait, how many pieces of chicken you cook?
Oh,
man?
they asked for. I think they wanted 240.
240 pieces of chicken.
Wait, okay.
So do you count the individual pieces of chicken to make sure they're 240?
I trust the meat market. So you know, if there's a problem, you know.
You left 55
You know,
minutes
for real.
Yeah,
That'd
55.
be crazy
I counted.
though if somebody was like, "All right, we ordered 250."
First of all, if I'm the person that has to count the wings, pissed.
Right?
Like, could you imagine that being your job?
Right.
Just count all the wings
Like,
for
go
the
make
orders.
sure he got it right.
No, man. Like for instance, I had you know when the pandemic hit. Not when the pandemic hit. This is when recently when the CPS stopped funding the kids' lunches. We had
After the riots.
Yeah, my friend Kimda, she had did this little reach out, you know, with the Chicago with social works and everything. She dropped off 5 boxes of chicken to my house. She said, "Can you cook?" So I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I can cook." And then the girl steady bringing the boxes, and I'm like, "Hold on, wait, I can't cook 250 drumsticks." Wings is different, but you know, you want some. I'm like, I'm gonna send you a box back. I love these kids, and I'm gonna send you a box back. I'm gonna send a donation.
You did what you could, though. I mean, are you? So it's literally you don't have a team with you catering this food. It's just you doing all the cooking.
It's all me. I'm about to open it up and probably look for like a sous chef or somebody to help me. Definitely because it's like the orders now are getting like way bigger. The amount of people I'm cooking for is way more. I'm doing private chefs and people home, so it's just like if I gotta cook 10 different things at once, it's like I have to figure it out.
I mean, I feel like because we just hopped into this chef shit, and you ain't been a chef until just very recently. You know what I'm saying?
February 2019.
Right, professionally, I should say. Because I remember being in Carbondale. Shout out to all the fellow Salukis and having a Law Cannon plate, and I was like, God damn. So when you start cooking, I'm like, yeah, go buy his food. I ain't even taste that, but I know it's good. So
Thank you.
because obviously we know Law Cannon as party promoter Law Cannon. Mm-hmm. So how do you go from party promoting to being a chef? Like, those are two completely different fields.
Yeah, I'm talking about chef.
Like, you really chefing shit up, like.
So, like, you want to, like, date it all the way back?
Yeah, that's why I took it there.
Okay. So with the parties, you know, me and Hoop Dreams, which was my partner at the time, once it came to an end, like, we was young, you know, seeing a lot of money, seeing a lot of opportunities. It was like at a certain point, my business was, like, terrible. It was like we was having so much fun on the road, doing so much. It just like my business got so bad. My name had got really bad, to be honest. So just like I needed to take a step back and like really analyze what I got going on, what am I about to do next. And this was like the end of 2016. So I say I stopped doing parties, and little do anybody know, I went and got my CDL. So I got like a Class A CDL. Yeah, I learned how to drive trucks.
Damn.
So I did that within 3 months. I hated that though. So I got a job and quit that same day. I'm like, man, I'm not doing this. Like, they had me in this old hot truck. It's cold outside, but it's hot in the truck. And it's raining, and then it's like a bobcat, so it's like I got to step out, hook the trailer on. I'm like, man, this is not me. What am I doing? So I quit that, and then ironically, I had made these nachos, these Cajun shrimp jerk nachos. I just posted them. I'm just at home, bored. Smoked a little bit. I'm just like, man, I want to try something really good. I'm finna just make some random.
That's the
you know that's the combination.
The herb.
So I make the nachos and I post them on Twitter. Just like, you know, this is what I made. You know everybody just posts what I just
this
made.
my plate.
So then I turn the app off, go eat the food. I'm high, you know, watch the movie, And my phone's steady going off, but I'm like, whatever. I don't know what that is. It's probably something with CDL, another job or something I don't want. And next thing you know, it got like 1,000 retweets, like 10,000 favorites. I'm like, man, what the heck is going on? What? Like, what? People saying, when can I get this? When can I get this? I'm like, I don't cook. So then that happens to be Super Bowl weekend. So I posted on Facebook. So then a lot of people reaching out to me like, can you do a trade for the weekend? So I'm like, let me just make this a little easy, $60, $50, $40, like whatever. I don't even have a set price. I'm just trying to see, who you are. Yeah, all right, it's 40. All right, it's 60. How far are you? I bet it's like 70. I don't know. I'm just doing anything.
True entrepreneur.
Right.
But it jumps. Like people are now like on me. Like I'm known. Can I get them nachos? So I'm like, all right, this is weird, but whatever. So I drop it. But people keep asking me for nachos. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to just sell these nachos just for a week. I ended up making like $1,200 off nachos.
Damn, I need to go buy some chips, some cheese.
Boy, you was
and at this time, I'm like, man, this how sweet food is. I'm thinking it's super sweet. Because it's like, man, I just made $200 off some nachos. But then I think that next week, I'm like, man, I bet I'm finna make some fried chicken. Like I'm finna just make something else that I know I enjoy it for myself at home. So then that ain't sell that high. It was just like, damn, I just made my money back in a little bit extra. Then ever since then, I'm just like I'm finding more of like, because I always love cooking. Like I'm a heavier dude, so we eat.
Shit, I'm a little heavy.
Like, and then in Carbondale ain't no good food. Like there's no good food, so I was always having barbecues, having kickbacks. I'm cooking for the barbecues. It's just a way to socialize and get to know people and stuff. But then it turned into, I just want to. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna get great at it and I'm gonna master it. So
did you I would say teach yourself some of these new recipes you've been cooking up, or
the newest recipes is been more so like I get inspiration because it's a lot of dope chefs like Chicago, Atlanta, LA. So I just like I see like somebody made lobster. Like I love how lobster tail look. I know I make some good blackened salmon, so I might just pop that boy on top of the salmon and see how people like it.
But that's how dishes I feel like
Seriously.
are really created.
Seriously,
though. Like people just randomly do some stuff and like, oh, this is nice.
So I just started putting stuff together, and then I took a class online. Of course, I went and got my food handler's license. Like I went and got all the license that you need. I got on my LLC, and I was just like, I'm about to take this seriously. Like my family cooks. Like we not a eat out family. Like everybody in my family got like that elbow.
Oh, this just came to me. I saw a tweet from Leak. Mm-hmm. He challenged you. He said, I think it was by the end of this year or next year. He said he wanted to see you at a restaurant.
Yeah, and this pandemic kind of changed a lot of stuff going on because I was really working on a food truck right now. But it's just like my target audience was going to be after the clubs. So, like everybody hungry when you leave the club. So I was going to park it outside, Bevy and Tunnel and all these clubs. But then it's just like, and then I was thinking, okay, maybe I could put it in factory parking lots where there's a lot of factory workers. But then 10 people can't stand in the line. So it's just like, it's so much stuff you have to really think about because it's like when you jump in a food business for real, it's hard work. Like, super hard work. The nachos was easy, but once it turned into like this is my business, somebody wants to book me for a baby shower, or I'm your bridal food. It's like you got to be on time. Food got to be good. Everything got to taste right.
Got to be
proper.
Hot,
everything has to be proper.
Chicken.
Hot and cold. Check temperatures. Seafood can't be next to it. It got real serious. So yeah, this is like my life now. This is what I do.
Oops. I was going to ask you, before we get into a music break. How can people go about booking you to cater their parties and things of that nature?
Well, right now you can email cannonscateringbusiness@gmail.com, DM next week or on Friday. I'll just say it right now. I ain't posted yet, but my website dropped next Friday. And then I guess when you come back from music, I'll tell you about what else I'm working on because I got something.
Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and you just tuned back into another episode of iLLANOiZE Radio. If you are watching my beautiful, pretty face right now on YouTube, hit that little box. Hit the box that says subscribe. Do that for me. Thank you, darling. Also, download the iLLANOiZE Radio app. It's available to you any app store.
Low key, that was like perfect accent though.
Yeah, it was download the
accent.
iLLANOiZE Radio app. It's available at any app store near you. Apple, like Spotify, I don't know, SoundCloud, Tidal, everywhere. So we're actually now sitting here with Law Cannon. Very excited to be here with him. How are you, Law? I can't even take myself seriously.
I'm doing good. I'm doing well.
Okay, so before the break, we talked about the fact that you're about to drop a website.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to know how you gonna book catering through a website. Like, has that been done before? Is it gonna be like? Is it gonna be like, okay, I want food on the 31st. I click the calendar. I book for the 31st.
You'll check the availability. You'll be able to pay your deposit. You get the policies and everything. Make sure you don't got COVID. And, it go from there. I'll send you a confirmation email. We all good. Because right now, people get mad that I don't check DMs all the time. Like, I check my DM, but it's just like I'll be cooking for 5 hours, so I don't see this DM, and then people DM you like, you unprofessional. I ordered 2 days ago. Like, you didn't pay me, though, so why you mad?
Right. That's unprofessional to slide in the DM.
Right.
Oh, but man, y'all would be surprised the type of DMs I get. Hey, folks, I need this by 6 o'clock.
Trust me.
I'd have people tell me, hey, my bitch, I got some bitches coming to town tomorrow. I want to treat my special one right. I'm like, bro, what? Like,
My special.
I want to treat my
bro.
man.
Just sit in the order, the date, your name, and your email.
I don't need to know what it's for.
Like,
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Because I know COVID done slowed a lot of shit down.
For sure.
But I would assume that it actually put you in a rare spot where people are actually reaching out to you because they can't go to a restaurant.
It's like, I'll say now it's starting to pick back up, but initially it was bad because a lot of people was booking me for like events. So all the venues is shutting everything down. And I'm talking, I was getting deposits months ago, so I got to send everybody their money back. It was a food shortage. Grocery stores not letting everybody in. So it's just like, Sam's Club line is wrapped around the corner down the street. So it's just like, I couldn't get access to a lot of food. So I had shut down from like, I say March to April. And I don't do plates because it's too tedious for me. I did plates, but I never do plates again. So I was really doing more so big catering, but everybody's stuff was getting shut down. So I just thank God unemployment had came during that time.
That 600 on top.
And motherfuckers was like, ooh.
Literally, man, it was. I mean, shoot, bills still had to get paid. These landlords don't be
okay
at all.
You can tell them they care, but they don't have to.
Right.
So
I'm curious, just with COVID, like, because I know you talked about a little bit earlier, and my thing with buying plates off people is I want to know if you have your food handling license because you can't even everybody's house, so that means you cannot eat all these places that people be cooking, like, no cap, because that's how y'all be walking around with E. coli and salmonella and shit.
That's
but anyways,
that female shit.
No, look, I'm not eating from everybody. I need to know if you So, like, what was different about, I guess, like, random food handling certification versus COVID food handling certifications?
Well, with the regular food, I mean, I kind of took the same kind of precautions because with food, it's really the same way. You need to be wash your hands consistently, wearing gloves. You can't, certain meats can't be by each other. So it was kind of the same way. I just cooked with a mask on. That was just the big difference. And, like, the private chef catering, I kind of was reluctant to accept those because just like, I don't know how you clean your house. Like,
right.
So I was kind of only doing limited. And I kind of had to know how your house looked already. Not saying like dirty, but like the size. I can't be cooking like, if we all bunched up, I don't want to be cooking for no big groups of more than 10. So I kind of was just keeping it to 1 to 2 people for a minute. But now it's been back open, but I'm still like cautious because I got a child at home. So I can't
so you keeping everybody safe.
Oh, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Just turned 21 again, man. Now I'm 26, man. 26.
Yeah, I peeped what was that, the B-Day in L.A.?
Yeah. My girl had booked the Airbnb.
I was traveling during COVID.
So that was nerve-wracking, though. But I will say TSA is you can get anything through TSA. If I wanted, I didn't do nothing, but I'm saying you could if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody with the mask, but then I will say I'm not shouting out United because United lies and tells you that you book opposite seats. So it's the same row, but it's not a middle seat booked. Mm-hmm. They tell you they're going to put a space between. My whole plane was packed.
Yeah, they've been lying to everybody.
Yeah.
Airplane been lying.
Yeah. So I definitely, when I got home, I did quarantine, though, so I sat in the crib.
Have you reached a moment where you was like, okay, I'm in the catering, I'm posting on Twitter going crazy, but it's going overly crazy, and today I just want to chill, so I'm not doing nothing today. Because you want the money, but then you be like, man, I'm good right now. So technically, I don't need that money, so I'm going to just chill.
I won't say it won't be about I don't need the money. It's just more so like mentally I need to just take a second because like when you just nonstop working and you kind of like, it's like you ever get overloaded with work so much you kind of don't have a chance to yourself to even realize like what the hell is going on right now.
Yeah.
Like it could be like somebody could be sick or something on the news going on, but it's like you working so hard, you got 5 orders in a day. You don't have a chance to just sit back like
breathe.
Damn, like you got to make sure you mentally still good because it's like so much stuff can just be going to the back of your mind while you working too hard. Like I'm not even noticing that my anxiety fucked up today. It just could be so much bad stuff going on, but sometimes I definitely do like tomorrow I have no orders, and I'm thankful for my plate being full, but it's just like thank God I ain't got to do nothing tomorrow. Like I get to just sit in the house, enjoy the earth, roll up some nice herb, call it a day, man.
Enjoying the earth.
You feel that?
And days like that is the days I like shoot for my YouTube because I got a YouTube channel, so I can shoot my tutorials, relax. I can do that at a nice pace. You got to think about when you got catering orders, you cooking fast paced. Like if somebody want their food by 6, you never know if they have a certain event that some part of the event needs to happen at 6, so we have to eat at 6. Otherwise, you threw my whole event off, and now you got somebody on the internet tearing you down.
Hey, you said you need a sous chef, so I know how expensive a sous chef is. So obviously, you leveled up quicker than I would say you probably assumed you would.
Yeah.
Look at your channel. Look at your channel too.
I say it, but I will say I'm thankful for like the party stuff because that introduced me to way more people. Like I say, when I first started cooking, maybe the 4th month, I had an order from Dreezy and Jacquees. Chefs, it takes chefs sometimes a long time to get a celebrity type of clientele, and as soon as I got that, DJ L went to SIU. That's been my homie for a while. He's like, Herb need a plate, so I'm like, all right, bet I'm finna pull up to the studio. I'm just making. It's like it jumped so fast with the celebrities and the artists. It got my clientele jumping wave. I thought this was gonna take a while. Like I wasn't thinking like I'm about to be cooking for Chicago.
Did you
Bears
really think that though, considering you are what you are? Because I mean, like at the end of the day, like regardless of the reputation that you may have, like whenever there was a Law Cannon party, motherfuckers was popping out. So did you? I mean, like I feel that. I feel like that's very humble of you to say that. But like, did you really feel it was going to take a long time for that business to grow for you?
Yeah, because it's so new to me. Like the parties really wasn't new to me because technically anybody that's good with people. Known to people, you really can get into the party game if you focus and serious. Like being a party promoter, it's not easy, but it's not like rocket science. It ain't like a over difficult formula you got to come up with. You just got to find your niche, and once you got it, you go. With the food, is like it's people that's been cooking for years. It's restaurants. Like at the end of the day, nobody has to come to you to cook.
Right.
And then if it's a party cracker, it's only party night. You don't go to that party.
Right. Fact.
But with the food, it was just like I have to. Let's take it back a little bit. My reputation that I had, I definitely had to convince everybody I was doing it.
I was about to say, okay, and then I was about to say that too. So being that you did go through a thing where, and I like the fact that you even just like put it out there because when people get dirt thrown on their name, they shy away from that.
Oh, no.
I like people who clear shit up or even just acknowledge, it is what it is. It happened to happen. So like, I like the fact of how you rebranded yourself. So how hard has it been for you to rebrand yourself from? I mean, because like, how do you feel about people like? Motherfuckers call you a finesser, G.
Scammer, scam cannon.
How you feel about
how do you
that?
feel
I
about
mean,
that?
at one point, when it
Are you
got
going to
really,
admit to actually doing it on iLLANOiZE Radio?
Anyway, I know we can keep it 100. So the whole start of all of the scam stuff came from this one event, the college craze Tuskegee. That's where it came from. I ain't never talked about this on the radio, no nothing. I just let everybody say whatever, take y'all opinion. I'm gonna just defend myself, but I'm not gonna say the story. The story definitely is we got booked to go to Tuskegee for $5,000. That's how much we used to get paid to go do parties. Hoop Dreams at the time was a DJ for Dreezy. So, of course, this is my opinion, my perception. This is what I see in my life. When you thought of College Craze, you thought of me. Like Law Cannon was mostly known and Hoop Dreams, but it was really like I'm the host. I'm the one on stage, loud, drunk, acting a damn fool. So it became my brand. So it kind of, at the time, that's what I felt like. I felt like he was reaping the benefits of me working way harder than he was. So they sent that bread through. They were supposed to send $2,500 for the deposit, but they was like, fuck it, just take the whole thing. So I tell him, like the day of, I'm like, I been got the check. I'm just like, you wasn't doing enough, in my opinion, but I got you when we get down there. So when I say that, he texts me back, I'm not going. So I'm like, you're not going what? Like, you're not going to the party? You're not going? Like, we from Chicago, nigga. What you saying? You ain't
right,
like, what you saying?
I'm not going to be like, I'm not going. You finna give me my money right now.
Yeah, so
right,
he
right.
like, no, like that shit over with. So he texts the people that booked us like, we not coming. So they blow up. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning though, and this is the day we have to go to Alabama. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? What you mean? Like, they texted me, and I'm sitting here like, I haven't even talked to him like fully yet. Like, let me get an understanding first. And I'm slowly starting to see the tweets falling in. Tweets is falling in. Like, they not coming. So he takes the perfect opportunity. I'm tired of all of this, blah, blah, blah. You a finesser. And so this is my partner who I'm with every single day. So, of course, it don't look like he telling no kind of lie. Right. So I'm texting him like, bro, let's not make this internet, bro. Like, I'm literally telling you, I got you. let's just, when we get down there, we're gonna chop it. We've been doing this for like 4 years. Like you did a lot of shady shit too, but we was brothers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is the part that throw everything off. That nobody noticed how this shit even went down. So I'm blowing his phone up because I'm like, we can catch a flight. I'm still looking at flights. I'm like, we can make it to Alabama. He don't respond to nothing else. So maybe at this time, Twitter tearing me the fuck down, whatever. They let me have
ripping
it.
you to shreds. I remember
this is HBCU at the time.
I remember that day on Twitter.
Yeah, so I'm getting it all. But it's just like of course, like I'm from the city.
Does that type of shit fuck with you mentally?
Bro, look,
a lot of people fold for that.
That's what I'm saying. I went to Morgan Park, so we come from a school of we talk shit. But at this level that I'm getting though, it's just like, God damn, this is
that has never happened,
bro. This is I went to a white college. HBCU's got you looking at damn 20,000 black kids waiting to see you. So it's just like,
and black people relentless,
bro. So this got to be like around 6:00. I sent an apology. I told them I'll come down there and do it for free. I'll send the bread back. I'm trying to resolve this, but they're focused on the party. Like, fuck that. Where's the party? So I just accepted, like, okay, fuck, we finna take this L. I see a tweet that say Hoop Dreams just got here. Like, I just seen him get off the plane. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Damn. He ain't go. He said he wasn't going. Like, that's the whole thing. He was not going. Next thing you know, I see somebody else tweet like, yeah, Hoop Dreams a real nigga for still coming. I'm like, man, what? Like, what? Whew. So whole time he goes down there, does the shit for free.
Put it
so off back that looks amazing. That
makes you look like
it looked like my intention
like
was to take the bread
to be a finesser,
and that wasn't the case. So off back now, Twitter lets me. I'm talking about rips. It's over with.
I feel like you went MIA for a while.
Had to, and then that led to at the end of the day. So another thing people don't know, College Craze was not just me and his money. We had an investor that was old. Whatever you want to call him, he was getting money. So we had somebody backing us with bread. So every decision, every contract was signed was not our names. It was the older dude. So if he choose not to pay a DJ that day,
you don't have to pay a DJ that day.
The DJ don't know that's where the money coming from. The DJ looking at us.
It's like, okay.
So it's like, okay, damn, Law and Hoop Dream stealing from us. Off back, every bad thing that ever happened with College Craze, now it's just like, boom, it was Law. Wow. So it just takes my shit. Like, I'm talking about everybody that, even if I looked at you wrong in your life, it was just fucking up for the tweet about it.
So what did you learn about being?
I was finna ask that.
Wait, what we gonna do is we gonna go to a music break and we gonna come back to this conversation. Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
What's up? It's your boy Everyday Jay, and you are now tuned in to Chicago's most valuable radio station. And we in the building with Law Cannon. So before we went to break, you was speaking on how the internet attacked you. So it had to be something that you learned from basically being the voice of opposition. And what did you learn from that?
I learned to, one, don't do bad business. I learned don't do bad business at all.
Don't be a shiesty nigga, okay.
Two, don't let somebody else's money like control what you're doing. Like you have to be in control of your business. Like, don't try to have this 10 investors, because then when money don't turn out right, now it's just so much stuff that can go wrong when it's just not your money. Like, if you ain't got it right now, you better work hard for it. But at the time, it was just like I did not understand, because now I know events get sponsorships, like from all these brands and all these companies. But at the time, we were just young. Like, I tell every new promoter now, or everybody I see that's doing the same thing I kind of was doing, like, use your own money, keep your name clean, and whatever you do, don't ever cross your partner. Like, no matter if you feel like they being bogus at the time, cut it off. Like, don't try to make your own decisions because you like, this was best for me and my brand, but because at the end of the day, you work with somebody else.
So I guess, I don't know if you kind of just answered it, but I hope it's not the same. But what did you learn from being the face of a brand that you weren't funding?
Just
don't do the shit.
Because the thing is, it's like when stuff is going great, it looked like you on top of the world. It looked like you winning. Off back, people think you up thousands of dollars, especially when you young and just like living like how we was. Like, we were just having kickbacks, having parties. Not the business aspect was terrible. We had great thoughts and great visions, but when it came to putting it down on paperwork, what were we doing? We wasn't really doing much. So when stuff go down and stuff started hitting the wall, and then them investors just walk away, and you can't tell everybody, yeah, I had an investor. No, when I booked College Craze, I booked you. We booked y'all. We booked y'all face. We ain't booked them. We don't know who that is. We don't have proof. Like, prove it. So it's like, I can't just try to go find old contracts. It's just like, and then we wouldn't even have the contracts. I'm talking about, I say College Craze 3. I seen the event, bro. Eventbrite probably had like 15,000 in it from a party. Oof. How much we see? Maybe $1,500, maybe $1,200. Other thing, we got other people trying to invest in the party too. We taking it in. Big investor still takes the big bag. So when the other people that put the money up looking for their bread, just like,
you get the crumbs.
I have crumbs to give you, and now it look like I'm scamming you. So it's just like, now, let's just take the scam narrative and just keep running it down the damn drain. So whatever, damn, I ain't get my food. I'm just saying, anything that you would think of, that's what it becomes.
Did you think you'd ever be able to come back from something like that?
I mean, as humble as possible. Hell yeah. Like, I'm not the type of person that's just gonna tuck and run. Like, right. I'm gonna make do with what I got. Like, at the end of the day, when I got the CDL, I'm like, okay, even though I genuinely don't really owe these people bread, because it wasn't really all me doing it, I'm still gonna take responsibility, because at the end of the day, like, I said College Craze was really because of me. So you gotta take the L's in. Like, I said, I'm gonna get the CDL, run my bread back up, pay people back. I'm gonna get the insurance, pay people back.
Can we talk about the episode of what was you on?
Judge Mathis. That was it. So
wait, what?
Yeah, I was on Judge Mathis.
Somebody pull that up.
So let's be honest. Okay. Hey, look. Hey, I might get in trouble for this. I might get in trouble for this. That was fake. That was
okay, because I'm like, is this real?
No, we also funny stuff, because I was finna try TV for a minute too. Like, I was damn near at Real World auditions. Like, when I say I was trying everything, like, I'm gonna be something, bro.
I can see you on Real World though.
Because if you really know, you know I'm funny as hell.
Yeah,
like, I like to play. I'm like, I like life, G. Like, what the hell, you know what I'm saying? So, what was I just saying?
Real World.
Before that. The Judge Mathis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was just like, this is gonna be a funny chance, but I didn't like it. I actually got played. Like, they set us up. The director, like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Judge Mathis gonna teach you guys a lesson. He instantly got the treat. I'm like, bro, I say we was in and out of the. I'm just saying, sometimes they go to commercial break and be the same episode. Hell no, ours was one little segment. Yeah, you're wrong. Bye. You stupid.
You're gonna have fun.
I'm like, damn.
Like, you at Great America.
What they pay you? They pay the winner and the loser, and they give you a hotel, and they get you like a gift card. I think I had a Weber Grill gift card.
Oh wow!
It's all a setup. Like, then they call me back. Like, would you be willing to fake another story? I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, that made it worse. Oh, yeah. He's super scammy. And then at the time, this when me and her, I was talking to her, but everything. Her posted it. I'm like, come on, bro, take it down, bro. Like, come on, because like at the time I was like, Baby and her was like, we was the first people to give them a stage in Chicago, no matter what nobody says. When everybody was so scared of the Chicago violence, I knew, like, these quality dudes. Like, I know Fazo Land, his older brother Fabian, I used to play basketball with him. So I've been knowing them since I was a kid. So I'm like, I like their music. I see the vision. We had booked Lil Bibby. Bibby came for like $1,000. His manager was real cool with us at the time, and he brought her for free. He brought her. We was at Olympic Theater, bro. 2015 December. He brought her through the back. I'm like he brought her with him. No, he didn't. Herb got on a Versace mask. He come on, Baby perform on stage. Herb come out, rip the mask off. This is before I even booked Herb. This is no paperwork. He just brought Herb.
That's love.
That's when the Finito video and viral.
It was like I was at that
we was doing so much stuff authentically. It was like God was just like, here y'all go.
I was at that College Craze when that Finito. That was when Finito was the song too. So like that whole room, I felt like the floor was shaking because everybody was getting
and it was almost full. Yeah, that was almost because right before Hoop Dreams did drop that. Right before that, he dropped Fool Ya, and it turned it. I'm talking about if we would have had the footage of that, that would have been the Finito, like how Finito went viral. That's what it would have been.
I gotta ask you, how's you and Hoop Dreams relationship now?
We speak. I mean, I see he just dropped the clothing, Hoop Lotto, his clothing brand. I support it. I just told him I ordered some shirts. It's not like of course, we not like how we used to be, but I mean, we both grown. We both, got our own stuff going on. We've had conversations, and I mean, like I said, I take full responsibility for what I did and how I went about it, but it's no like ill intention. Like if we see each other, we've seen each other. He came to my birthday like in a club, bought a bottle. Like it's still like. We was like brothers. We was young. We met each other fresh out of high school. Because how we met was goofy. Like, I'm on Twitter like, wait, what's the move? What else? And he gonna say, I got a party out here tonight. Like, this is at Homewood. I'm from the city. I had never been to the suburbs and kicked it ever. I'm straight south side, east side. Never been out west either at the time. It was just like, I'm like, fuck it, let's go out to the burbs. We go out to the burbs. He had the venue. He had a cold venue, bro. Like, Hoop Dreams venue had to have like 1,000 people in it. It was one of his friends' mama. Like, it was an old swap meet place.
Damn.
It was empty though. Like, it was the party. The party was like not nothing. But I tell him, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, we can really connect and make something happen. First college craze, bro. I'm talking about. I think I invested like $400. I don't even know what I got. I think I asked my mama for it. I probably lied about it. Got $400 from my mama. He, I always say today, I think he finessed me anyway, because all his homies worked the door. None of my people did. We have no paperwork, no nothing. We just a random dude, 18-year-olds bringing in. We brought 1,000 kids out though. How much money I see? Like 1,100. I kept seeing the same amount of money every party.
And more people.
Bro, and more. I'm like. It just looked like, Law Cannon is balling. I'm like, man,
you was on salary. They had you on salary, cuz.
Let me ask you, now, everything you've been through, now, that had to teach you valuable lessons, and now you got the catering going on. So, once again, go back to the sous chef. I know how expensive a sous chef is. So, do you think you've been kind of hesitant on bringing more people into what you got going on now because of that?
I would say a little bit of that, but more so, I want to make sure all my business is right this time. Like, I don't want to go about no more businesses and have it where I have too many loose ends. Like, I want to make sure now all my I's are dotted, all my T's are crossed. I want to make sure everything is right before somebody, because I'm not going to lie to y'all. Anything go wrong with my name to this day, you tweet it or you post it on Facebook, it's going viral.
Yeah,
that's
period. It's fucked up, but I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, at the end of the day, anything I do positive still goes viral too, though.
Do you consider yourself an influencer?
I would say, yeah.
I mean, not to, but that influence culture is weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I feel like in a way you kind of started that shit.
Yeah.
Or you started the wave. You started with the wave of influencers. Like,
yeah, I would say,
you were
like,
influencing us to go to parties. I can't tell you what. First of
And
all,
we
talk about the College Craze group chats real quick? First of all, used to have College Craze group chats promoting the parties. Like, let's talk about marketing very quickly, because one thing you guys did very well was market these parties to bring these people out. Like, what type of, like, did you guys have actual marketing strategies, or was it just like everybody just hop on Twitter and tweet at one time?
So from high school, sometimes I hate, you ever just hate talking about yourself sometimes because it sound like you finna be like, yeah, I was this shit. But in high school, I was voted most popular.
Talk your shit, bro.
So I was most popular in high school. I used to do kickbacks in high school. I was in a group called Misfits, Misfit Kickbacks. So right when Project X came out, the movie, we had through a Project Misfit. It was so cracked, we had helicopters outside.
That was a real
in
problem.
Beverly.
So you a legend out here.
We didn't know who crib we was at. Motherfuckers would be like, hey, we got a crib, let's throw a kickback. I bet we finna bring 500 kids to your house, just letting you know.
500.
We filling up blocks. I swear to God, Lil Reese popped up to one of the kickbacks.
I'm talking about, we couldn't even, that was the party I didn't even get to, because by the time it was there, we couldn't find nowhere to park.
You can search, like, when Chance was in the song, like, something Misfits and Kick, like, Chance was mentioning us. You could search tweets Chance and like a fuck with y'all. Like, we had the city before it blew up. Like, before everything popped, we kind of had hands in everything. Like, I was hosting stuff with Chance, Keith. I worked with Spenzo for, like, I was Spenzo head.
I was actually going to ask you.
I was Spenzo head promoter for like at least a year or two, because we was good friends. But that was another way I learned the music business is a way different ballgame than you would ever imagine. So I had to step out of that. That's a real dangerous game. I stay out of that. Music is
cutthroat.
Yeah, but I literally, like, I took everything I learned, like, I took every platform and just used it for, like, the next thing.
So what's next?
Shit, so let me see if
You spoke on some seasoning.
Okay, so I got a seasoning line dropping, Cannon's Cajun seasoning. That's next. Let's just really hope and pray that it's a restaurant, because I kind of want to.
I'm gonna put that in the atmosphere.
I'm staying away from food truck. I'm really working on more so a restaurant. My YouTube channel finally, I just got monetized on YouTube, so
congrats.
You know, I'm trying to become one of them.
And I watch a lot, and no
bread.
cap, that was a great avenue for you to walk into, because I watch a lot of videos on people making stuff that I want to eat, though. Like, if it's something that, okay, I want to try this, I can cook, but I just don't know the recipe, I'm gonna go watch them do it on YouTube. So that was, like, really good.
Bro.
And I've watched your videos, and I'm like, I like how very simple it is to follow.
You know,
because I hate when people just be talking like, yeah, and I got these from the farmer's market, and they were $29.99 a pound.
No gluten. This is gluten.
I'm like, bro, just cook.
Y'all know what y'all want to cook. At the end of the day, you want some fried chicken. This is how we finna season this chicken.
I'm not gonna tell you what chicken to buy.
Like y'all ever watch B Love's Life? The lady who eat the crab legs.
Oh,
The mukbangs.
She made $3 million in 9 months off YouTube.
That's crazy.
But she posts every single day.
Yeah, that's her job.
And she eating on the mic, doing all the ASMR stuff. But like it's lucrative. So I'm like, fine, I just got monetized, and now getting monetized on YouTube is way harder than it used to be.
Of course.
Now you gotta have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers within that 1 year. So
Yes.
I did it in 3 months though.
You did it super fast.
Yeah.
Did you expect your YouTube to? I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, seeing your videos on Twitter, I'm like, if he put it on YouTube, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And you did that.
I did.
Did you expect that?
I expected it for maybe the first month, but then when I finally got in, I'm like, damn, 4,000 watch hours. What the fuck? Who the fuck finna watch?
People can't cook.
But that's 240,000 minutes.
Yeah.
People
So I'm just
can't cook.
every day. I'm thinking like, damn. But the thing is, my videos might be 4 minutes.
Right.
So that got to be a shitload of people watching.
The good thing is, and they gotta watch it.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. So
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. How do I keep them entertained? I don't know. I work on my phone and iMovie. That's it. My girl bought a stand and we got a ring light in the kitchen.
And it works for you.
Yeah, it worked
Have you
out.
thought about actually producing a book?
A cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I just like now I'm just trying to find out a way like how can I offer free recipes on YouTube, but then counteract with the cookbook. It's just out. Like let's just go back. I just don't want people to feel like I'm scamming them out of shit. Like I stay real clear of it. Like I don't want
You
nobody.
retired from Scam University.
I didn't even jump in the game. Like damn, like shit. At least credit me for some good ass scams. Like shit, let me scam the world of some whole other
some
shit.
cookbooks.
Y'all got me scamming for fucking $500. Like shit. Like damn, I know I'm broke, but I ain't that fucking broke.
All right, I got one more question for you.
man.
Like, who was that person that reached out to you for catering that you was like, wow, like this person knows who I am?
Damn, I had that happen. Like I say, damn, for the past 3 months, it's been maybe 4 people. So All-Star Weekend, I grew up with Kendrick Nunn, who played for the Miami Heat, the guard. That's like one of my good homies. So he always been telling me like, when it's time, I'm gonna book you. So he booked me he had me the whole All-Star Weekend. Like I couldn't cook for nobody. He booked me for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 3 days straight. So then, but he ended up leaving one of it like for lunch, and I ended up linking up with Natalie Nunn from the Bad Girls Club. She got some food for me. Then K Camp DMs me that same day. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on?
Motherfuckers was
It's
hungry.
lit.
Bro, K Camp DM me, and then I had one of Lori Harvey friends reached out to me recently when I was just like finna be in LA. I was supposed to cook for them too, so it was just like every day. And then I just cooked for Anthony Miller, the starting receiver for the Bears, like private chef, and they told me this is the best food. We had never booked no other caterers in Chicago.
Wow.
So it's just like every week I damn near say it's something that's just making me to be like, damn, like how big
I
is
gotta
this?
keep doing it.
How big is this about to get?
And you never thought cooking would be your
Bro,
call.
in
You
the middle of me doing the plates.
CDL, bro. You went and
I
got
went and got
CDL.
bro, because my dad been driving trucks for 30 years. He tell me, "Come on, man, you need your salary. You need a real
Get
job.
this money."
Because you know, like the older generation, like man, you need that. You need to go get something consistent, steady. You got a baby on the way. Why you still playing with the party? Because I'm steady telling them after every party, like, Dad, I just had 2,000 people come. How much money you make? Shit, man.
Salary.
For real, man. People messaging him like, man, your son owe me $500. I'm like, man, it's not me. Fuck. It's not me, bro. Like, damn, like y'all not realize y'all sending that bread. It's not even my bank account that y'all sending it to. Like, come on, bro. It's not. Like, yeah, I done had a couple of things. It's like, okay, I could have handled this better, but like for the most part, I'm like, I never was in the game. Like, give me y'all money. I'm running off. Like, come on, bro. Like. We live in Chicago. I know how to get from over to Chicago. I'm not finna be. You think I'm finna have a whole city on my ass? Like,
you can't just run off with people.
and the
money.
thing is, I throw parties. I host next Saturday. You can meet me next Saturday at the party.
Fact, people gonna
I
pop
cook.
out.
Send a fake email to me. Book me. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways to get at somebody. So like, why would I be putting myself in all these dumbass positions for these little ass? Not now. If this was like 50,000, 100,000, $1 million, then maybe shit. Fuck, we get on the run. But on a serious note, this is like, no, I'm not like that's. Right now, I'm trying to keep a clean slate, clean business, and see where the fuck this food going. Because right now, I don't know where the fuck it's going. Like,
Hey,
I'm being honest. God is just like, go this way. All right, man, I'm going this way.
It's going somewhere. It got you here. It got your YouTube channel busting. And you have a lot of clientele when it comes to the catering. So it's going somewhere. I would say continue pushing. Continue to be positive about your cooking, my brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like the faith that I have in this business now is like actually like crazy because it's like it's so many. Got so many doors have been open for like from food. Like I done had offers to cook like for like the Chicago Bulls, some of their front office. So it's just like at this point, I don't know. I'm just with it. Wherever it go, it go. Man, I'm just not doing plates. So anybody that's watching this, see this, I don't sell plates. Just get out my DMs asking for damn plates.
Okay, so can I just come over for dinner
That's
for
fine,
a plate?
Sis. Just come over. But it's fun. And I told you I ain't too far, but no plates.
Got you. Catering
on
on
my ass about plates.
Hey, what if you did some Nipsey shit, $100 plates?
He's scamming for $100.
Hey, look.
I know y'all probably trying to get done, but bro, I had somebody screenshot my menu and post my prices. Like, damn, he charges $75 for a large pan Alfredo. It feeds 20 people, bro.
First of all, and I gotta go buy it.
Yeah. I gotta buy it, cook it, and I use high quality shit. I'm not at fucking the government line waiting on the cheese. Like, the fuck? I mean, Mariano is buying $100 lamb chops for y'all to eat some good ass food.
Right.
And lamb chops is not cheap.
Right.
Lamb chops expensive.
Hey, I saw that steak too. I saw the steak shit cook. I'm like, God,
bro, I don't be playing. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do something, like anything I've done, I want to master it. Even if the CDL shit, I learned how to back that goddamn trailer up.
In the rain.
Hey, it's been plenty of times that I seen you put some shit on Twitter, and I'm like, nah, I can't even afford it.
But the thing
he
is,
ain't selling plates.
But I will say the catering is affordable. The catering is affordable.
I'm definitely
especially just get 5 of your friends and be like, fuck it, let's get some steak shots.
Like everybody put it on a 10, on 20.
You good,
bro? 20. That's the perfect way to put it on for your lady friends. You know what I'm saying?
I'll hook it up. Y'all watching, y'all got ladies, fellas, whatever y'all got.
Ladies
got a dog at the crib you want to cater to. I handle it.
Dog at the crib.
Got a nice little doggy treat.
What you need? You need some weed? I
got a plug too. I got the blunts roll pre-rolls for you too. I'm hollering.
I mean, hey, Law, I appreciate you. We appreciate you dropping by. Let everybody know where they can find you. Again, let people know how they can book you for catering and things of that nature.
Y'all can find me on almost every social media at Law Cannon, Twitter Law Cannon, Instagram Law Cannon, Cannon's Catering, YouTube Law Cannon. Subscribe, watch the video, click the ads because you click them ads.
Right, watch the ads.
Get that cash.
Watch the cash.
And then email Cannon's Catering @gmail.com. Facebook, I try to stay focused. Some Facebook is kind of hard.
Facebook is just it's family.
Like
it's family and bullshit.
But it's like, damn, it'd be my great auntie like, love you, baby. Good job.
Right, that's right.
You all of a sudden in a chain ladder and all types of crazy shit.
God gonna bless this business. Like, yes, auntie, but get up. Come on, watch out.
Like I'm trying to get some money.
You can say I'm tired of cooking today. Don't be tired, baby. God bless you. But a way to wake up. Like, come on.
Hey, that is how Facebook will go.
It gets so like, grandma, I'm just waking up.
I'm just tired.
Damn.
That's all.